welcome to the stream. Sorry about the false start before. If you were captured in that, that was one of my good mates just calling as I clicked start record, and so just ended up having a bit of a yarn, as you do. Right, so where are we at? We're at Barbgantuan doing a thing. Just pulling up chat. Okay. Oh gosh. Right. My volume is through the roof. Need to get dialed in here. Feeling dialed out. This generally happens for the first run or two. And my volume is still too high. Let's go. Alright, that's run number one. Feeling the dialing situation. I changed the, it's Travancore. Although I've changed over from Grief, which is much superior. And this weapon would just be too slow, I think, and therefore too dangerous. I don't like the lack of defensibility of sorts with a Berserker in Travancore. That Holy Freeze was painful. I've always mained the Whirlwind Barb and Dual Grief, no dramas. The life leaks punishing terrorized Trav. But yeah, that spike damage if I'm not paying proper attention with Berserk could be the end of Barbgantuan, which I don't really feel like running that risk, and it's also less efficient actually for the items I'm after. But it is nice for a change. That's the one thing it's definitely got going for it, because I can tell you she's pretty repetitive. And this is what I signed up for, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Right? Yeah, sure. Say welcome to the stream. Skull Collector. Oh, it's got one of the best names in the whole game. The Iron Jang Bong. What's one? Skull Collector. Can't remember the unique. The base, rather. health did dip there for a little bit, much more than I'd like.
I can't carry anymore.
After having tried with the sorceress in the Stony Tombs, even though she had like 712 magic finds, I just couldn't help but think how much more efficient the Pit Zerker was. But it may have been the thing to help me get over the fatigue I was feeling with pit runs, because it was weighing on me there for a good period.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, run out of ID scrolls to sort that out.
Good day.
Good day.
Trying to use my suicide branches to take them down. Happens every now and again, and it is highly ineffective. Would you believe it?
I can't carry anymore.
Holy freeze, gotta love it. Everett Keep, I don't think we need another one of those. gosh. We do not want legacy graphics.
I am overburdened.
Oh, cheers, Fan of War. Yeah, had a false start before too. But we're getting back into it. I just renamed a couple of my videos and the live streams. It's not just the ones where I found anything good. I'll just put a title on and the time of the drop. As I'm adding up some nice finds on live. Oh, I don't like that Might Aura.
I am overburdened.
And I hear a Might Aura. Do I also hear a Fanaticism? Oh, not a fan. There's archers in there.
I can't carry anymore.
Might and Fanaticism. And Amp. Gosh. The game just tried to throw at me a little bit right there and then.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I cannot have rejuvenation potions in my belt. It's got to be all full rejuves, you see. It's a travesty. It's a visceral crime against aesthetics and function to have anything but full rejuves in one's belt. It just goes against the natural order of things.
I can't carry anymore.
Will I ever find, at their rep at least, ever find a cruel so-and-so of quickness? Although this is single player, so I just don't know if I'm going to be throwing a Zod at an ethereal weapon, even if it does have 40 IAS and somewhere near 300 300 ED.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Will today be the day for a 5 NATO? Summoning skills. Crikey. A man can dream. I was hoping that would be the Fanaticism Aura. That was, thank God.
I can't carry anymore.
was perfect. A simultaneous double kill between me and Wahid, the dream team, taking out those two champion Devilkin. That's like a moment almost worthy of an esports event.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. No. I mean, I can't recall actually. Maybe I've got one on some value, but it appears to me more like a player versus player, PvP, finding those GG ones like the 90 dexterity, strength, 30 ED or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can't see of any duel really being making or breaking any of my offline builds. So yeah, I normally just throw them all on the ground. To be fair, that's the advantage of a barbarian. Or if you get low on gold, just go slap Travancore for a few minutes, kind of thing. Now I'm amp damaged, so I'm gonna come get them later. Where are you? The theory is great, but sometimes it's got so many, about 3 and up to 4 elite packs, which actually sounds like really efficient, but you end up trying to sift through the masses to get to those elite packs. And then when you do find them, Wahid's of course gone NATO on it and killed about 20 Devilkins, and so then you're spending about, half your runtime just about, not really, but a fair bit of time hawking all the non-elite enemy. Come on, these archers, they can be fun.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Physical immunes, well, with this barb, you probably know that the Berserk is all damage is converted to magic damage, so they're not an issue with a Berserk barb, but they are a huge issue with well, of course, it depends on your weapons, but the Frenzy and Whirlwind, which I imagine is what you're asking to, so they are pretty well dealt with by having a Sunder Charm and then your Merc having a Reaper's Toll. Like, it's quite effective. Yeah, so I don't think, unless it's changed, Decrepify has been nerfed. Like Conviction was nerfed unless you're wearing it, down to like 17% effectiveness versus like the 60 or something odd that it used to do. So like Decrepify reduces their physical resistances by 50, and you get them down to 95 with a Sunder. I'm pretty sure, right? I haven't, yeah. 95 with the Sunder, and then a further 50. So they're rocking only 45 resistances after that to physical resistance, I think. Don't quote me on the math, but long story short, yeah, physical Sunder mixed with Reaper's Toll is quite effective against those physical immune monsters. Yeah, it's quite a massive amount of damage. What is it? So like, I'm getting 730% magic damage. If I had that right up to level 20, 30 odd, it'd be, I think it's like 900 and something. So it's all magic. So magic immune monsters, on the other hand, are a massive problem. Yeah, and that's partly why the pit circle works so well. It's the no physical immunities. Stone skin, sure, but it's players one, you know, like it's pretty easy to deal with them. And I mean, even Wahid, you know, he's one-shotting at times. That was not the case in Players 8 terrorized zones, I can tell you that much. With my mercenary. Where thought I saw another elite. No. Frostburns, are they it? No. There's some items I definitely just see a lot more of than others. I've noticed, like, particularly the pole arms, normal pole arms, yeah, base level like Woe Stave and Blood Thief, they seem to come up more than almost any other unique that I clocked. Hawk Mail, the unique scale mail, seems to come up a lot. I've had, I'd just say strange RNG luck with Griffin's Eye over the last couple of weeks. I mean, I've found, I think it's either 3 or 4 over the last couple of weeks, Griffin's Eyes. It's like, that shouldn't happen. But you know, you just get those random periods where just stuff keeps coming up. Like I found 4 of them yet, say, no gargoyles bites, which would be, you know, still a rare weapon, a rare find, but not as rare, I think. Is this it? Is this finally my rare? No, my 5 to tornado. Oh yeah.
I can't carry you.
Another crazy one is 3 wind forces in the last, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. Can I find a Death's Fathom? No. Come on, the archer's gonna do this.
I can't carry you.
You know what, Fanor? I thought so too. I think it was very end of last year, end of 2023. Yeah, December, because I've got some screenshots, or some little, there's some replays. So I thought I would never do hardcore because I'd seen, you know, those dudes who, you know, some serious time up, just dying after, you know, with their levels, you know, could be 90 characters, paladins, you know, one's known to be quite defensive, and I was like, I'm never doing that. But, you know, when I got all my soft core offline characters to where I wanted them, and particularly my my soft core barbarian up to 99, I was just like, oh, you know, I'll do it. And I never thought that I would have a level 99 character in a hardcore. Like, it was a grind. I mean, it's easy for me to get, you know, get rose different classes to do that. Because I learnt with my first 2 character deaths, which were both paladins, one of them at level 89, I learnt that it was largely, yeah, gear of course was a big factor, but it was just kind of like taking it slow, and that was a bigger factor in dying or living, was not rushing. And yeah, so with that lesson learned, sometime later, 8 months to be precise, like that's how long it took. I started HC Barbgantuan in December 2023, and I think it was June or July, maybe August, I'd have to check. I made a post, so I know basically the very day it happened. But you know, that was lumbering, not good enough. It was 7-8 months of grinding to get him there. Like, it definitely wasn't overnight. You can do it. Oh, mate, I'm not the only one to have died at 89. Devastated? Yeah. Every now and again on Reddit you see someone posting, and I feel for them. They're posting about their hardcore character going. Yeah. Like, I mean, you saw, Like, most of the time you're absolutely safe, but oh, look at that, a dimensional blade. We don't want Ginter's Rift. I want um, the phase blade. I've got it as soft core. I've never got it in the hardcore. Azurat. I've got lightsaber a number of times. What was I saying? Yeah, it just takes that one moment, that one lapse in concentration. And I had it in the video, my video to 99. I didn't realise my battle orders had gone. And of course, in that moment, some of my health halved. And in that moment, amp damage, and I was around fanaticism, and I saw my health all move to half, you know, and it almost never moved because I'm life leeching with some pretty good weapons. And yeah, I saved an exit. That was super close. That could have been it, just right there and then. But it does bring an extra element to the game, so it's not without its perks. Seriously. Like even here, I've got to be careful with amp damage on me. Just gonna have a look at it for the sake of it. Ort. I see the O sometimes. I think it's an O. Only about one in every 50, I don't know, pit runs, do I get a spawn there. Little things like that keep me going. Imagine getting a good Dirk and upping it. I wonder what the damage potential is on a good roll Eth rep Dirk, and then upping it to a not mithril point, and then bone knife. That would be funny.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. It's locked. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Ethrune, huge.
I can't carry anymore.
Frostburns, and it's the same spot in the map where I found just a couple runs ago. I'm totally not trying to squeeze out every little bit of something in all these runs.
I am overburdened.
Not clutching at straws at all for some excitement. Yeah, Eth, Rail, Ort, EO runes, another rune that kind of gets everyone going. I like it. Part of me knows it's not a low rune, but when I earlier on in my D2 playing games, trust me, I thought every AO rune was indeed a low rune. Crikey, did you? You're playing offline, eh? But if you got those war traps, 50 MF, I've never found 50 MF war traps. That is an exceptional find, man. They are not common. I mean, unless you're trying to like target farm, sure. They're much more likely what from, I think, is it like Nightmare Mephisto? But like in hell, I think they're rarer than Griffin's Eye, at least according to Silipson's drop calculator. So to get a perfect roll, that is just, what's that, 1 in 26, because they can roll from 25 to 50. Mate, buy a lotto ticket. And I'm guessing that you haven't found a pair before. That's epic. The one Barb is wearing here is 42%, 40% rather, not 42%. My softcore Barb has got a pair of 42s. Yeah, so he could get extra 10 MF off the bat. But they do not drop every day. I should qualify that. In hell difficulty, in your level 85 area, they are less likely than a Griffin's Eye. But that's huge. Stoked for you. So I'm amped here, and I just gonna kite the enemy for a second until that amp goes. That is the epic thing about Cure. That reduction in curse time makes it so less impactful on clear time. If it was a soft core, I'd probably just go guns blazing right in there, roll the dice, and just revive. And I mean, I can do that with no risk with my softcore barb, because he's level 99. You can't lose experience. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Players 5, and I imagine you found a good map in the end for your lower Kara. But yeah, Shaco and perfect. Your first Shaco and a perfect MF War Traps. That is an exceptional day of magic finding. Like, that's the cool thing about offline is that it just, those finds just that much more impactful. Well, I find anyway, of course. Not everyone's the same. These archers disappearing on me. Crikey, this doesn't often happen. 4 elite groups at the very beginning. It does happen, but not frequently.
I am overburdened.
And that's 5 done. Oh, yeah, I haven't often seen that. 2 identical items in the one drop. In honor, oh, I was going to identify it in honor of the double drop.
I am overburdened.
That's, yeah, I can't recall clocking seeing that. That wouldn't be common.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I've forgotten what a set war sword is. I wouldn't have identified one since probably day 10 of playing Diablo 2. What is it? Is it Death's Touch? Okay.
The Order welcomes you.
Yeah, it is like that when you get a good find. So you're cheesing Mephisto then, eh? I mean, how good is that? That's definitely what I do with my cold talk. Why take damage when you can just sit on the side of the moat and blizz away? And especially stack magic find with pretty much next to no risk. Oh, please be Eth. I've never found one Eth. Oh gosh. Another one not Eth. And I've got a better roll in the stash. Crikey. I think I found, I wouldn't know, but it'd be like 8 or 9 maybe Reaper's Tolls. I don't think it's in the double digits, so and I'm sure I've got a second one in the stash somewhere. No. Is that archers? It is. Need to be careful here.
I can't carry anymore.
I probably didn't need to be that cautious, but you know, what's an extra 5 seconds in light of potentially dying? That's an item I haven't seen in a while. There's an Andariel's Visage, like quite some time.
I can't carry
Not
anymore.
that it's an everyday item, for sure.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Oh man, the days of finding that Reaper's Toll. To be fair though, um, it's nice for the Merc to have a bit of extra damage, but sorry, I just changed the mouse sensitivity accidentally on my. That's not right. There we go. Yeah, no, what's going on here? Something's behaving strangely. I think that's too fast. There we go. It's not helpful having the buttons right there. Every now and again I'll just tap them on the side of this Logitech and it'll adjust the sensitivity. Oh, come on.
I can't carry
A
anymore.
limb rune. I mean, it's something. I shouldn't complain, but believe you me, I don't need any more limbs. But it feels wrong to chuck them away.
I can't carry anymore. It's locked.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, it's funny, the limb rune, finding them. I remember that too, man, when I was cranking on with the starting characters. Like, finding that first limb rune seemed to take way longer than it should have, given it's, you know, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a common rune, but it's definitely, obviously, not one of those super juicy rare ones. And yet, yeah, it took ages. I think I found like some pulls and mals and even an ist or so before I finally got a lem for treachery. And I mean, treachery's great, it really is. Probably one of the best values for money, rune words, in the game, I'd say. Changes your merc from dying all the time to living most of the time. Right, and that's a good scenario. On that note, I reckon Cure is now up there, value for money. Shale Eotel, right? Yep, Shale Eotel, and that cleansing aura is, especially in hardcore, like, yeah, great in softcore, but like hardcore, just like a game changer. Rather having to wait a couple of minutes or go back to town, it is then viable to just kind of continue on for a little bit, knowing it'll clear within a few seconds. That's what I reckon. Yeah, in terms of the value of the runes used, I'd put it right up there. Oh, insight, of course. Insight and spirit, but spirit would probably be number one in the game, right? Value for money. Anything that gives resistances and or faster cast rate and skills is going to be a huge item.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Have I run out of room again? Filled up with gold.
I am overburdened.
Well, it shouldn't be long, mate. I hope not. Not long before you get one. Like, it will drop. It will. I believe. It's just how soon will it drop, that low rune. You might even get one from Mephisto. He's known to drop the odd spicy rune. Hold on, I just realised. Need to drop off some gold. Yeah, no, it's full. Yeah, 225. The other one was 226. Shavers, I should have checked that, but it's 14% life leech. I didn't actually realise it was 33% taking strike. Got it on stream. It was one of these. Sorry, I know that the mic's picking up me blowing into it every now and again. Got an ohm. I actually titled the video, I felt a high rune. I genuinely said I feel a high rune, which is not something, well, you know, I don't say it. I don't think I've ever said it. And I, no joke, it was as I was teleporting into the pit. This is here on live stream. I've got it's on one of the titles of the live stream. As I was teleporting into the pit, The very start, I said it, and I think I got the Ohm rune from the very second monster I killed, so it's within about 5 seconds of saying it, an Ohm rune dropped. And I mean, the kind of thing that people would be like, oh yeah, what a yarn, but it's there, right there, in replay, at 720p, 30 frames per second, that that occurring, just nuts. The reason I did say it was I hadn't seen a high rune for a while. But I think it was something, I can't explain it, but I felt it enough. I was like, oh, I just said it. And home runes, I'm sure, as we all know, do not drop every day, and especially not at players 1 in the pit. Absolutely crazy.
Good day.
The last super spicy. Oh yeah, no, that's high rune enough to be super spicy. I haven't found anything over well, basically a boo or higher since a couple of months now, but I haven't done the grind of like Travancore. I would like to know the maths on it, but it's too complicated for me to say with any certainty what it is. I've got a oh look at that, a jewel. I'm still after my 5/5 fire, 5/3 lightning. That's all right. What was I saying? Yeah, my softcore barb is currently geared for smashing players 5, even players 7 Travancore. I mean, just for a bit of fun, because like, as I said, it's I'm kind of had enough of softcore, but if I want to have my Trav fix, which I can have a surprising level of patience for, I just take him there. I mean, I could even take him for a whirl. For some reason, I find a whirlwind barb very satisfying to play. You know, I max strengthed him. I mean, after this run, I might take him for a whirl. It's been a while. Take him for a whirl. No pun intended. And yeah, like the most efficient is players 3, but actually at players 5, it's almost indiscernible. The clear speed difference of clearing the council, that is. And I just, yeah, well, a bit of a fun project to see how much damage basically a barb could do. It's only like 2,000 life, but I mean the amount of leaks you're getting back when you're dual griefing and with Decrepify is huge. That's seriously just short of like life tap levels almost. I don't know why I'm identifying this, but I am. 40 IIS, maybe I knew, but that's about it on the roll. Yeah, we'll have a look. He of course is called Barbgantuan, wouldn't you believe? Here we go. Level 99. I could do a video about him. Yeah, he's wearing this. Well, that's because it's going on a video soon. Where are we? Oh, I've taken off the Annihilus. $314. So, on to High Lords, yeah. If I find that Annihilus. Infinity, I don't need that. Tretch, Kira's, and I need thy Reapers and my Annihilus. Reapers will be on my shape-shifting druid. See what grief he's got. 37371. There it is. Yeah, still yet to find that.
I can't. I'll put that to good
What's
use.
he got in here? That's good. And then 3371, 37386, 373. That's all I need. And then it was on my sorceress. I had the Annihilus.
Good day.
And he should be good to go. So it's built for high rune efficiency. That's all he's built for. Well, basically max damage is what he's built for. And is he rocking two Hotos? Hoto Suicide Branch. There we go.
I'll put that to good use.
And I find him a lot of fun. It's been a while. Yeah, so he's got 1,000 life. There's a reason for that. Travancore. It's been so long. Yeah, down to 2,000. I mean, I can't keep up because I haven't played him in a while. And then, oh god, I haven't done this in ages. Yeah, I'll see if he does play a 7 alright. I'm looking for Death's Fathom and Schaefer's Hammer. They've evaded me forever, those two. I'm just going to test this guy out. I can't remember. So I'll put on player 7. This is what I designed him for, to try and get runes, because I can't be... Cows I've slammed, and Lower Karras just bores me. So let's see, this is player 7 Trav. It has been a while, so I'm a little bit... Why is he stopping spinning all the time? There you go. Player 7 Trav, it's not much slower than players 3, which is generally agreed upon as the fastest way to do it. And yeah, there's an earth, that's not good enough. We can do better. Of course, he's got next to no magic find. And yeah, so there you go. That's what I have a bit of fun with from time to time. When I used to slam it, like, because it's been a couple, maybe like nearly 2 months I've played Wool and Barb because of doing pit zerking. I was better at it, just the positioning and my wheeling and so on. And I can see that it's also gone jumpy on stream. Sorry about that. better change this not to play as 7 and get back after it. Yeah, so I think, I didn't actually look. I think he's got like, it's, oh, don't quote me, but it's like 500 or 600 strength. I can't remember. It's a lot. Guardian Crown, you don't come across those every day, rare. But yeah, so mate, that's what you get when you have grief in combo with dual grief in combo with 1 second, sorry, Fanaticism Aura. I'm not a fan. Dual grief in combo with Reaper's Toll. Always breathe a sigh of relief when I see that Fanaticism go. I mean, I could do the math on that build and actually see how many drops, expected drops per minute, say, or whatever period of time it is. Based on, oh shivers, hold on. Just had amp there, and there was Fanaticism. I want that amp to clear. Archers. Sorry, sometimes, oh, like a foul rune, I mean, I've got enough of them. Mini bosses. Oh, like your Pindle skins. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard that, but Andy's mini bosses. Andy's mini bosses? You mean the ones around here on Catacombs level 4, do you? Because they wouldn't be able to drop treasure class 87, would they? I mean, if they can, that's something that's really new to me. They're, I don't know what the area level is, it's like 73, isn't it? Or she's level 73 or something. That's not, I'm not talking about, of course, being terrorised, it's a different kettle of fish. And terrorise Andy all the way, for sure. Sorry, let's sort this out. Oh yeah, sure, like the Glacial Trail and Ancients Way are gold. Yeah, well, actually, yes and no for a barb, because those frozen monsters, of which there's generally a few packs, I've forgotten the name of them, the blue guys, they shatter on death. So you can't hawk them, so there's a, you basically lose, well, 0.75. You lose a chance to hawk, which changes the efficiency. And also it's extremely dangerous because you get doles for one, and sometimes those moon lords and death lords. And I'm hardcore. I mean, I've got no life leech berserker. Like I've taken my bar there a couple of times slowly, and just gone, nah, I'm not risking the death. Like these guys here in the pit. Pretty safe, well, as safe as you can get in D2 anyway, just about, with the exception of the old Archer pack, which has Fanaticism and All Might and Amp damage. And small life pools, so I can take them down pretty quick. And no doles, how's that? And any item in the game can come out of here. unless you're 45 lifers and your other small charms, other charms that require what is it? I think a level 95 monster to drop them, like your pestilent small charm of anthrax and yeah, whatever else it is. Where is there? We got her. You have to excuse the jumpiness of the stream. Well, have to. Please do. I'm on a Starlink, and at this time of the night, I'm rural. I'm on the deprioritized one, which works for its purposes most of the time, but in the evenings, which it is here, peak time, I do notice the stream gets jumpy. Unearthed wand. I got a rare one right at the start of the stream. Well, thank God that I've already found one. It looks like it's a pretty daunting item to have on the list. That along with Tyrael's mic, which again is, thank God, off it. Actually, out of interest, I just want to see what strength my barbarian has. My softcore barb. 508. Yeah. I'm told, I haven't checked the math, but it's probably true. Each point in strength is about 1% increase in damage. And what does he rock? Yeah, 75 IA, so it's maximum attack speed breakpoint, as you do with Grief. At all targets, defense helps huge, of course. 535% damage to demons, which the council is. And then 50% chance of crushing blow with 10% chance of open runes. And yeah, it's just madness. And of course, yeah, so you can take down the council that quickly in player 7. So I want to time a few runs and see what the expectation is of high runes over time. Doubtful it'll ever beat Lower Karust. Lower Karust is just nuts in relation to other areas of the game, that is. Crikey. What's going on here? Did I change the players' levels? How did it... Something doesn't seem right. I didn't change it back to player 7, did I? No. There's way too many items. Agreed, man. Agreed on Lower Karust. Like, I think at the start when it was slightly novel, I could do quite a bit of it, but it didn't take long before I was just like, nah. And I had more fun, even though it was incredibly far less efficient. Far more fun literally running with this very barbarian. I like maxed out increased speed and put on a harmony on my Merc and wore Crank for Mar, which is a weapon that has 20% faster run walk and all that. It's in that 99 video that I've got. And I ran him and I got like 5 high runes. I got off memory, it's like 2 or 3 Vex, 2 or so Ohm runes, a Sur rune. I think I got a low rune. Yeah, I did, pretty sure. And actually, it was just fun, like, and that's the thing, like with the game, you know, you gotta have fun, and I found it fun, even though it was definitely far less efficient than a teleporting sorceress, but I mean, somehow I just had heaps of patience, not just patience for it, but like an appetite for it, like, yeah, this is cool. I think it's because it was just so different. It's also why my Barbarian is the way he is, because I really enjoy running Travancore. I cannot say the same about Lower Corrupt. I don't know anyone that can, unless your name is Sir Fox, and you can just run it day after day after day. Yeah, man, those super chests, those beer runes. I've never got a beer rune out of Lower Corrust. Definitely heard it can happen. Seen it happen by other streamers and so on. But what am I doing here? Have you ever got one there, Chris? Beer rune from Lower Corrust? Yes, my lovely archer pack with its fanaticism. Which I may have mentioned is an absolute favourite of mine. Rare Ogre Gauntlets. I do have my steel rings though. If I didn't, I would be a bit gutted seeing some Rare Ogre Gauntlets.
I can't carry you.
might aura. Blade buckle. Huge. Should we... I don't even know what roles. Oh, probably the defense roll. No idea. But what does it do? I mean, I don't look at these items much. 5 strength, dexterity. Nah. I think I'd take the Night Smoke with 10 auras if you could find it. Well, we haven't had any juicy finds recently.
Can't carry anymore.
Oh, no, that's not true. I suppose we've got to count the lightning facet. That's somewhat juicy. Alright. I just need a 2-minute break. Oh, sorry, I just saw your thing. Current belt. Oh, trangs, mate. Trangs. It's really there for the cannot be frozen. But hey, it's got 4 slots, 66 to life, 48 to mana, and a bit of defense, which I appreciate more after having done hardcore with the barb. Like, defense does matter. The chance to hit is noticeable when you're easier to be hit, especially as a melee character. So that's considered best in slot. The other option I have is to use my Cham, my one and only Cham, chuck it in here, and that frees that up for gold wrap. But, I mean, for 5 extra magic find and a bit more gold, like, for 5 extra magic find, I'd rather have that Cham available for a Pride rune word or the like, or even another Cham if ever, and cubing it to Zod so that I could use so I could use say if I ever find an awesome Eth weapon, Cham that up. Cham that up, Zod it up. I'm just going to take a 2-minute break. I just need a break. My brain is too full of the pit right now. We've actually, give about 2 or so minutes. Cheer. Cheer. That's a Northland saying, like cheers, in other words. full stash. Not quite. Couple more gold fills. Gosh. Did I just... Yeah. That's the second time I've overshot the entrance. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was deliberately blowing into the mic for some reason. I needed to test if it's working for voice. There's probably better ways of doing it than blowing into the mic. Now I do not need that map up.
I can't carry anymore.
What I would do to see a dimensional shard, cask. I found it a little bit lately. The roll is steel shade. It's like 25 to 50 on the magic find, I think. 33 steel shade, steel skull. Interesting item. I find it. It's kind of cool. It's cool. But the problem is there's things like, I don't know, G-face. G-face ruined helms. Other helms for melee.
I am overburdened.
Oh, come on. That Devilkin has run away 4 successive times. When they do that, it's so grueling. So grueling. Oh, F, please. I can dream. 10 IES, 13 ED. It's only lacking 30 IES and about 250 odd enhanced damage to be considered. Crikey. No, chain gloves. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Where did they come from?
I am overburdened.
I mean, I will. 30 IO, yes, well.
I can't carry anymore.
That's not bad. To 1067. That's actually pretty good solo. Offline. And might beat. That might be a gear upgrade for my Uber build with the Barbarian. I think 1062 is one of his grand charms. That is actually a cool find for me anyway. Yeah, any day I find something that upgrades his charms and so on is gold. And
I can't carry anymore.
yellows I'm looking for pretty much, look, I'll go for any weapon just about if they are ethereal. The faster the attack speed, the better. But the ideal would be, you know, your legendary mallets, maybe your Highland blade or your Balrog blades. Legend swords are pretty cool too, I reckon. But like because they're so extraordinarily rare, like this is missing ETH, for example, and about it could roll another 95 on the ED. But that's so rare to get those mods all in one. I think I'd just take anything that can beat this. That's what I'm looking for. That's the short answer. You know, this isn't ideal, but this is solo southbound, so like I don't know. To run the math on the probability of these, like I found more wind forces, grandfathers, Griffin's Eyes combined than I have these. I mean, this is like the closest I've ever got, ever. Just to kind of give an idea of the relative probability of getting it, let alone having ethereal and repairs itself on top, or ethereal and 2 sockets, so you can throw, well, 1 socket will probably do, especially single player, but yeah. Anything that's cool, you know, a change from grief, or even something that might one day replace this.
I can't carry anymore.
I've seen them on BattleNet. Oh, BattleNet, is that the right term? No. I've seen them on D2JSP, sure. If you want to spend almost real money, real world money levels of trading value
I am overwhelmed.
to get them online, sure.
I can't carry anymore.
A sup thresher, I might just check that. I nearly missed it. Could have been yes. I suppose one caveat, anything that'll beat this, I mean, really it's going to have to be one-handed, or able to be wielded one-handed, because I need, yeah, for efficiency, I really want on my offhand the Blade of Alibaba with its totaling 159% magic find, which is huge, obviously. It makes a very material difference to the odds of getting the last two items on the Grail.
I can't carry anymore.
I elected not to go the six-isted phase blade route. I had, I believe I had the runes for it. Let's check. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I put in here 5, and of course I could have jumped in some. Oh, sure, I definitely got the runes for it. Forgotten how many mals I had. Yeah, I didn't want to. I kind of like the extra gold find. Strangely, like it just provides a. That's quite a substantial, 247% extra gold from monsters. Um, I get to fill up my stash a bit more often and gamble, which is just kind of like a welcome change, like a bit of a reprieve every now and again. I mean, I still could do it, but yeah, for now, I just kind of like the fact that, especially with one of the patch updates where this no longer affects my main hand attack speed with Berserk. Although not that it matters now because I've got a legendary mallet and not using grief. Yeah, so that's just the route I wanted. I took. Your fellow gambling addict. There you go. I mean, yeah, and the other thing I could do to add to it is chuck on the gold wrap, but I was just explaining before that I'm not keen on using my Cham rune, currently my only Cham rune, on um, my Schaefer to get Cannot Be Frozen, freeing up a gear option for that gold wrap on the belt instead. Crikey. we actually? There she is.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. But gambling, you know it.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, that's about right, man. It does rock my socks. Part, I mean, I can't, I'm not going to lightly part, even though it is the Grail, like, yeah, you could argue the efficiency over the long run, but like, I'm not going to easily part with a Cham rune. Well, there's a Berserker Axe. What are we talking? 6 open socket. Part with a Cham rune, you know. I did part with it though on the grind to 99. I've actually, that's the second one I found in hardcore or offline.
Can't carry.
Out of staff. That's what I used also. Talking about offline, that I used up to like level 98. That Naj's puzzler will always have a special place in my mind because it got this Barbgantuan around until I rolled the Enigma to get him right to 99, but right up until level 98, Naj's puzzler did the business. You don't need a jar, a beer, and a Nith rune, although anyone can get a Nith rune, but yeah. But I did put a Cham in Ariet's face and use that through to 99. I did part with it then because that was, you know, I really wanted to get Barb to 99. You've gone Isted offhands. I mean, I could do that, but I hawk with these two weapons so that I get the extra. Well, actually, with this weapon now too, because I've got 30% magic find, that gives me an extra 100. What is it? 159? 159? 179 extra magic find. 189 extra magic find when I'm using this for Hawk. It's a little bit slower. I haven't crunched the numbers on like, is it better to Hawk with 2 whiz spikes isted versus for the time saved versus, I mean, it'll be down to the wire. You know, as you said, whatever rocks your socks off, but yeah, I hawk with the main weapon in hand for that juicy, you see, 189 magic find, rather than quickly with my 2 suicide branches. I need to get some. Oh, okay.
Hello.
So you are not new to the game. If you've found 14 sacred armors, you must be a total grafter and have been around a wee while, mate. Because that is insane. That is a lot of unique sacred armors. I don't know if I've ever heard, not that I ask, of anyone getting that number. Good on you, man. But also, that's really unlucky. Admittedly, when I got mine from TZ Andy, and I do have mixed feelings about Terrorized and Dariel. But you know, I did not manipulate the clock. It was just one of the times, and you know, it's not like she's dropped a unique sacred armor for me ever before. And you know, I've definitely made an effort to go grind her when she's terrorized. But the one time she dropped me that very coveted gold sacred armor, well, unique sacred armor, it was materials. So yeah, I was lucky. You, on the other hand. Well, if you're not, fair call, man, because that's comparable to pre-tier zone kind of drop odds. I've only found one other, and that was a Templars. So I was one of the few that actually wanted it to turn green. But no, yeah, I get it. If you want to be comparable to the originals, the OGs that have done the Grail, I suppose you can't do Terrorize and Dariel. But then again, you know, like, even if I just did the pits, you know, I'm rocking 74% Orc chance. And those dudes back in the day, I think the max Orc was 55%, and 20% Orc chance difference is huge. It adds up very quickly. So even if I did just say get it all in the pits, it'd be like, well, yeah, I'm rocking a comparative nearly 50% more in my find item probability.
I can't carry anymore.
But wow, man, you must magic find hard. How long have you been playing the game, Chris? No, not Chris. Sorry, Grillager 88. It's my lucky number, by the way. I respect that, man. I really do. Doing it old style. There is definitely part of me that wants to get a Tyrael's Might not from a terrorized act boss, like particularly Andariel or Mephisto. But you know, I'm definitely not going to claim that I did not get it from her. I did get it from her, and yes, she has extraordinary drop odds. That's also where I found my Stormlash, by the way, too. And I made a post about it on Reddit, and I made it clear it's like, you know, I did find a Grailer from her, but best I can recall, they're the only two. So it's not like I've been just manipulating the clock or anything and just slamming her. Although that would be a fun kind of thing to do, just advertise it as such, I reckon. Just be like, hey, look, just for a fun project, I'm gonna manipulate the TZ Andy clock and just see how long it takes to get every item in the game. I mean, I'd watch that if someone made that. Just, well, you know, of course, the highlight videos, and particularly take note of how much time it took them. I mean, maybe you could just make a little competition where those are the rules. $50,000 pit runs. Yeah, wow. That's huge, man. Do you share it? Because I mean, like, doing those massive numbers, like, people are interested. I'm interested in that. Do you put that stuff up on here on YouTube or Twitch or what have you? Because like, that's worthy of being shared in my mind. More worthy than what I've done. Shit, excuse my language. Sorry. Every now and again, my soldier tendencies will come through. That's extreme. That is commitment.
I can't carry anymore.
I've yet to find a 5 NATO, 2 to summoning skills. Sweet as Grillager 88. Good luck at work. Hope you have fun, man. Work is not fun. Oh, Bugger to hear that, mate, sorry. Hopefully it becomes fun again soon. Appreciate it. You have good luck out there, man. Hopefully it swings around for you soon. Gourd. A blue sacred armor. Yeah, huge. If anyone out there would like to see, I don't know, a different build, me do some trav runs, I don't know, something different, or just continue on the grind, feel free to speak up. I think I can manage another, at least hour or so of pit zerking without losing the plot. Come on, play, we'll just have a look. F. I don't want a mana potion. 10 faster run walk and some cold res is about it. the only good find I've had today is a 5-3 lightning facet. Admittedly, I've only been grinding this stream, and I think I did maybe half an hour before this, but I wouldn't say dry, but yeah, that's the best I've got currently. Where is he? Oh god, that's sorry, 1 second. That's fanaticism and amp damage. I needed to just pay a bit of attention there. I haven't really tested it out for good reason. What kind of damage that would do, not deliberately anyway. I mean, amp on its own can be problematic enough. And fanaticism, the combination of the two, not a fan. Could it be? No. Crikey. Might and fanaticism. Talking about combinations that I absolutely adore. Well, it's at least got 1 to barb skills. What a crikey. I don't know. I doubt it. I think the worst I've seen is about half my health pool disappear. Here, players 1 in the pits. Although I've not really stuck around, like, and that's with just like, it was a strange situation. It was just amp damage, if I recall rightly, and yeah, it took my health down pretty quick. But I just don't want to, like, I kind of need to test it. Like, part of me obviously wants to test it, but the other, obviously the other part, for obvious reasons, doesn't want to test it because I don't want to, you know, get it wrong. I'm going to look at that ED again. No, because like, it's not like I can try it again. I just know that those are the moments where it's not just, you know, the one monster's arrows are probably going to be okay even if the amp damage and fanaticism, but it's just there's like 2 or 3 in the air that do hit you. There are those moments where the planets align in the monster's favours, and yeah. 229 ED, so what's that one-handed damage? 82 to 213, so I've got more damage there. Amp damage on striking, but I need so much more than that. Fool's mod, for sure. I mean, I kind of want to check every weapon now, but the chances are so small. The only thing I could do, just for testing, is I could take my hardcore barb, build him similarly, which I definitely could, and just kind of like get a feeling for how dangerous it is. But for now, I just kind of kite the enemies in those scenarios and let Wahid do the dirty work if it's really that bad, or just give an extra couple seconds for Howl. Howl just, yeah, it's not so much an issue once Howl's taken grip of them, because the entirety of the pack, less the actual unique, is then running and they're not shooting. But it's those moments where they've all taken that one shot at the one time and they all hit you in a split second, and that's the biggest concern. So normally I just charge around, howl, and then move around a bit, and the minions are then running away and not shooting. But you know, it only takes one time to get that wrong, and if you know, I have thought, no, let's not even think about the worst. Let's just play best I can and trust in Barbgantuan.
It's locked.
Okay, I think I'm going to do, unless I get something juicy, I'll do like 3 more pit runs, and then for a bit of fun to finish things up, I'll do a few Travancore runs with my softcore barb
I can't carry anymore.
on player 7. 30 IAS, 127 ED. Yeah, that's just not enough ED. Is that all it gets to? Oh, it is very fast. Sorry, the base speed is pretty good on a Highland Blade. But yeah, that's not even close, 49 to 140. I thought it would be a bit better than that. Weird.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Is it Rock Fleece? I'm trying to remember. Yes, Rock Fleece. DR10. Not too many. And that's only a Rail Room. I'm retiring now. Alright, 2 more runs of the pits, and then for some funsies, I'll jump onto softcore barb and slam some player 7 Trav. Hey, look, Ironstone. I haven't seen Ironstone in how long?
Yes.
No, wait, is it Ironstone? Battlestone? Warhammer? Earthshaker. So we're just after not this. was it Warhammer? Warhammer's Ironstone, and Battlehammer is a Shaker. Yeah, if we could have the elite version of that, that would be top notch.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, cheers, mate. I would love, although this is a terrible way of around getting it, I would love to get a Zod rune, and I mean, I suppose everyone would, but I mean, I've found every rune in hardcore less Zod. I've done it softcore, online softcore, and offline softcore. I've bucked the trend and found 2 Zod. Both of them were in cows, both players 7. Well, one was party of 7, of course, being online. Thankfully, I was on the other side of the map to everyone, and a Mal rune dropped, and then literally 2 seconds later, a Zod rune dropped. That memory is burned into my brain. Combat skills, 20 attack rating, no. And then, yeah, offline, I was just hammering cows with my cold sork, and the Zod rune drops. But that was softcore. Hardcore, got 2 Cham, Jar Burr, Beer, but no Zod, which is kind of not surprising, right? People have played this game for 20 years and not found one. Oh, Ginter's Rift. So, okay, random things that I notice. So I found Ginter's Rift in this very location during this stream. It was somewhat early on, I think about 20-30 minutes into it. And I found, I can't remember what unique it was, but it wasn't an everyday drop. In the pit level 2, and then found it at the exact same spot only a few runs later, so location wise. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm clutching at straws for things to keep me engaged. But you know what? If it works, it works. Earth rune. Was that the rune that... Please be Earth. No. Look at it. It's 1/3 of an enigma. Lol. Probably more accurate to say it is one of the 3 runes required for an enigma. Alright, I'm going to jump onto my softcore bub and just spam a couple of runs. Player 7. And I better remember it's player 7 next time I go onto my hardcore bub. Come on, need that to crepify.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm not going to bother checking really any other items. Like I could check those ceremonial maiden javelins and so on, but it'll take too much time. Run efficiency will be killed. What is that ring? 13 to strength. Oh, that's right, because it's got 8 minimum damage. To get that to creep off early, it's a game changer. Oh, there's still one alive. Well, it was. Chain gloves, I should check those.
I can't carry anymore.
Alderone. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
I mean, he can cow. Probably more like players 3 though.
Stay a while and listen.
What do you reckon? I'd rather see cows or Trav? Cows players 3 or Trav players 7? Well, let me know. Almost all through Travancore. And I did find a couple through leveling, as you'd expect, because it's all players 8. Yeah, but I had an incredibly high tolerance for Travancore in the past, and particularly with the Barbarian, and it's pretty efficient, clearly. Wait a minute, am I dealing cold damage? No, I don't think I am. See, look, scarab shells, show boots, let's have a look. Water walks. There's some cows, alright. We'll jump into some cows. You can do players 1 alright. We'll try players 3.
Good day. Good to see you.
Let's have a look. Sandstorm Treks, 1212 and 168 ED, up to 15. I might put Cure on him if I've got it somewhere in here. Cure would be the way forward, because, gosh, no, it's on the sort. We'll sort it out later. Because being amp damaged for too long around cows is not a good way to live. let's see how it goes player 3. You can definitely do it. That's just how... Oh, with Holy Freeze. Come on. First batch and amp damage. Yeah. Really? This is probably the slowest mob possible. And an alt rune. I heard the rune. I don't know what's more efficient. Probably do players 1 and then just hawk everything would be the most efficient, I believe. Terrorized. Shale. Huge. I mean, the good thing about doing these cows is that there's a chance of actually getting the, oh gosh, better be careful here. Chance of getting the items I'm after. It's not high. Crikey. Like, running 2000 life is interesting. It's been a while since I played them. I think it's the first I've probably played them in many months. It's just sat in the save file since basically starting hardcore.
I can't carry anymore.
What have we got here? Yeah, I wouldn't do this build hardcore. That lower health is it's noticeable. Every now and again it goes half. But you know, players 3 terrorized cows. That's all right for a barb.
I am overburdened.
I reckon anyway.
It's locked. I am overburdened.
I don't need another 5 open socket phase blade. I really don't. I don't even know why I looked at it, to be honest. Crikey.
I am overburdened.
I mean, at this point I could just pull out the bloody my mosaic assassin, but I played her for a little bit and I lost interest in her quickly. Don't know how you guys have found mosaic, but crikey, just something about it. That build grew the most boring, the most quickly out of any build I've ever tried. Yeah, man, that's Decrepify, you know, their damage is halved. And again, I mean, remember the battle orders, his life is 5100, you know, plus he gets, how much is on this one? 12%? It's not huge. Well, for a Reapers it gets up to 15. It's 12% life leech, plus his breakpoint is the treachery. I thought you should have treachery soon. Yeah, he's attacking it quickly and hitting relatively hard with the Might Aura. Plus he's got all that life, so he's getting what? 12% of 50-100 life. So what's that? I think by math it's about 600 life per hit. That's huge. 650, but sorry, 550. You know what I mean. Definitely not the fastest way to do cows with this guy, but it's different. So if I put on players 1, and I think actually by the book, players 1 cows with hawking them would be a faster route, more efficient route of items drops anyway. Admittedly a little bit more boring. Alright, Cow King, there he is. Crikey, damage. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the playstyle of Whirlwind. Like it's nothing particularly complicated or whatever, but I just enjoy it. I think it's because it's kind of chill, but also you're still engaged. It's still hawking. This is ridiculous. There's still more. Oh my gosh. I mean, why not? Colossal the War Javelin. There you go. There's some cows.
Overburdened.
I mean, I almost want to take my sorceress in here. With 700% magic on. I think there'll be a few close calls, to be honest. It's pretty tempting though. It's quite tempting. What have I taken off? That. I think she'd be good to go, wouldn't she? We'll have a look, see how she goes. I mean, there's a shot at getting the items I'm after. It'd be very fitting to get a Death Fathom with a sorceress. Right. Yeah, I think she's actually good to go. Yeah, okay. We'll give this a whirl. I can't remember where there it is. Oh, I've actually forgotten that I'm playing a sorceress now. I might get this really wrong. Oh gosh. Okay. I was about to use Howl then, but there's a bit of a problem trying to use a Howl as a sorceress, and that is principally
The order
that she doesn't have
welcomes
that
you.
skill. Right, players 3, I reckon. Players 3, yeah. Alright. Please excuse me while I try and get adjusted to a sorceress again. How do I do this? Oh, that's right, it's static. Oh, shivers. Yeah, it's a bit faster, isn't it? Oh gosh. There's a soul rune. I think the Barb ended up with the best rune was a shale. And this build, if anyone's wondering, it does have 712% magic find. Resistances, taking some, bit of a risk with fire resistance. And she's rocking at level 32%, level 32 Blizzard. So, Oki, Chances, Skull's Eye, Eth. It was a GG find I got while leveling my softcore Barb. Shaco, 3 cold skills with magic find, 230 Nagels, Wartrav, Spirit, and a whole lot of 7 and 6% magic find, small chums. Oh, I've forgotten about frozen armor, little things like that. It's just been a while since I've manned the sorceress. So yeah, skills, bit of warmth, of course, teleport and static field. I maxed that because in case Mephisto became terrorized, I think he's got 150%. I may have got wrong on the skill for a little bit. And yeah, how do I 33 Blizzard? I'm surprised with the gear I'm running. Somehow a level 33 Blizzard, because it's all magic find based. But yeah. Oh no. The one major drawback of this build is the 65% magic find breakpoint. Could try players 5, it's actually doing alright. Players 5 TZ. If I remember rightly, the Merc starts dying a bit quicker at players 5 and so on. But I do find this a lot more fun than a Mosaic Assassin. Goblin Toes. See if they're it. They are not. Oh, I took a couple of hits there.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh the Oculus just teleported me. Teleported me around there. Oh, this is satisfying. I remember these days. Something quite satisfying about the blizzard sound to me. Definitely need those.
I am overburdened.
'Let's pull them all. Oh, might have overcommitted here. Nah, we got this, fam. That's a bit more of an efficient pull. Just getting back into the swing of this. Ages since I've done Sork cows. This is refreshing. Superior greater claws. Let's have a look. And no. Oh, crikey. Three open socket bone visage. Could make another cure. Was it Eth? Nah, won't bother with that. Jewel. Oh, I'm
It's locked.
not really a an aficionado when it comes to the sorceress. I'm pretty basic bro, max out blizzard. I know, like, if you could cast in a few frozen orbs, obviously you help out, but dual elemental is great. Obviously if you're trying to play through and things like that, but yeah, outside of that, like,
It's locked.
you know, for the purposes I've got this sort build, I'm happy as with straight blizzard and just static fielding them down when I can. And something I have found with the Oculus is that it has probably more often than not teleported me out of danger than into it. And when you get hit, you just teleport away. It typically is taking me away from mobs. All right, I think we can do better than a soul. Oh, oh. Well, that's softcore, right? Straight back into it. No dramas. I was not paying attention there. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was the stony, what was it called, waypoint. I was like, yeah, I'm doing pretty well considering having not played a sorceress in ages. Like, yeah. But then the truth finally came out. Oh, that's right, because he's only got one second. Now, I haven't had to do this in a long time. Go get my corpse.
I can't.
We should be good, right? We should be good. We're good as. What could go wrong?
I can't carry anymore.
Alright. That was just a test run. Yeah, softcore. Yeah, I haven't, because I've been playing only hardcore for like the last year, not year, not quite, many months anyway. I haven't had to go naked back to my body in a while. It's a novel experience. Teleport back of shame. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, this build is definitely not geared around survivability, but I don't think I'm gonna bother leveling her past 95, so I don't mind the risk of losing a bit of experience at this level. Um, you know, she can max out Blizzard and all its synergies, max out Cold Mastery. Well, that's really needed, but I was thinking, if I'd ever do Terror Zones, then there's a lot of minus. I think you need 33 or 32, and you destroy all cold immunities no matter where in the game. Not the immunity, sorry. You take them all down to 0 or negative 100. I think is the maximum. Am I right? Take the details with a grain of salt, but I think it's around 32, and then I get the other skills. So like, what am I going to get? A little bit of frozen orb at level 11 with its because of all my gear. I don't think I've got to worry too much. Where am I? Yeah, that was players 5. There's not much leeway. Crikey. Is that level? Is that players 5? They just melt like that. Man, that is easy. Yeah, wow. Wait, is that players 5? Yeah. I've forgotten how how powerful Blizzard was until he's playing the Barb and his what's the word? Whirlwind. And like, this isn't damage gear at all. Then again, it's not like you can get many more skills. I could put Arachnid's Mesh on, I suppose. A couple more skills. One from Enigma and extra from things. Some maybe an SOJs. Okay, yeah. Oh, I've got no cold skillers. So yeah, but still that damage. I've forgotten how good it was.
Hello.
That's how long it has been since I've played Source. And yeah, they definitely feel like glass, especially going from a Barbarian, a level 99 Barbarian no less. Oh crikey, if I died again, I think that would be shameful. Look. Chain gloves. All these set items coming through. Yeah. Shield. Grail rune. We can do it. Viper Horn. Go Pratham. You can do it. I believe in you, man. I believe in you. Oh gosh. forgotten all the little things I used to do to keep my sorceress out of trouble. Crikey. Okay, Oki nearly set me up for death right there. That was a teleport right into the cows.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, suffice it to say, I'm a little bit rusty with my Sork skills. Let's have a look at this. 56 ED. Oh, crikey. Man. But she still yet lives. I can't even remember the CTA role. 3 to battle orders. Not the greatest. Oh my gosh. I do have a Cold Thunder Charm, but I just find it generates a lot of risk. I mean, for the areas I wanted to farm, areas when it comes to the Frost Nova, because what's her, yeah, 25, no, 36 cold res. There's a unique ring. Look at that. What are we guessing? And Scarab Shell boots. That 710% Magic Find is coming in hot right now. Let's go. Not going to need another pair of Sandstorms. 10-12 on the roll, and nice on the attack rating. Ravenfrost. Oh, I've got enough of them though. Yeah, so I'm not finding, I mean, unless I wanted to kill the odd, kind of monster with the Thunder Charm, because I'm focusing on like Stony Tombs. It's just the one crawling feature. I think that's the super unique name. That's always cold, cold immune. But we're going for the TCA. Sorry, the unique. So I only need to worry about players 1, and old mate Pratham can deal with the creeping feature, and I don't have to have like negative 40 on the cold res and be taken out randomly by a Frost Nova, particularly on death. I've noticed the killer.
It's locked.
But that's how I see it. I mean, maybe it would be better to have a Cold Thunder on. I've got the Cold Thunder, but just don't find a use for it with what I'm playing, all the areas I'm going and so on. I mean, go Pratham. Let him kill this. Yeah, so that took off. Oh, I suppose it wouldn't kill her, right? But if I had a whole lot less cold res, and wasn't watching it, that could take her out. I'll keep going in this keep going in this terror zone until the terror zone's over. I mean, I don't mind her being squishy, but I suppose there's a level of squishiness when it comes to that cold resistance. Crikey, Blizz is powerful. I think everyone knew that, but I've just been so long since I've played a sorceress.
Greetings.
I'm so used to having to whirlwind them. Oh yeah. This is where I remember the Merc dying in cows with any kind of aura. Never mind the Merc. I might die here. Nah, we got this, fam. We got this. Crikey. It's the fanaticism that never stops giving though. It's probably a cold immune monster. That'll be my, oh crikey. What a way to start it. Just surrounded by might and fanaticism. This could get spicy soon, if not already. Crikey, it's not what I want. Yeah, I hear you on that. Massive, yeah, really effective with the cold thunder. It's just currently, well, maybe I might change the build, but at the moment I'm not worried about killing all the monsters, and I was kind of concerned about her survivability against any cold damage. Because of course I've just totally geared this towards Magic Find at 712% to do the Stony Tombs, and the cooling or the creeping feature, he's the only one that's cold immune and all that, and Fathom does the job, and I'm just doing it on players 1, like yeah, players 7, Fathom would be slow as heck to do the cooling feature and slow down the run efficiency, but yeah, I know maybe I should chuck on the cold thunder, although I do lose, it's not free, I do lose about 21% gold magic find. Another soul. I think what's my cold mastery at? 180. But again, I mean, I might be able to hit that with 180. You say 195, is it? Okay. With 3 extra skills, so I could get that from Arachnid Mesh, chucking on Arachnids, chucking on Enigma, and putting on, say, an SOJ. But I mean, to be fair, the only reason I'm doing the saw is for Magic Find when I get a bit bored of pit zerking. And currently the cows is terrorized, so Who knows, we might see a Death's Fathom. I wish. Man can dream. I need some, there's that fanaticism. No, cold immune. Definitely don't want to drag him towards me. So yeah, this is where Thunder would come in play. But I'd have to lose 3. Oh, that's 18 there, but like here's a few 7s, so okay. Would I give up the 18% magic find for a cold Thunder? I don't know. Maybe I should.
I can't carry anymore.
Cold Master would be 6 reduce. Standard cold immune from 95. Oh, yep. Yeah, so. Yeah, I could. For fun, I might make like a max damage kind of. Ooh, I can't actually. Oh, I've got my infinity, but a max damage build. But I suppose at that point, it's lightning damage. But I don't have Death Fathom, of course, because it's still on my Grail. I don't have it on softcore nor hardcore. Do have the Nightwing. I've got, I don't know how many cold fillers, but currently running none. It's all magic find. I don't know. Oh gosh, wait. Oh gosh, yeah. And that's what you get. That's what you get for for pulling out a sorceress after a year of not playing her. I think it is. It's been all barbarians and whatnot, just about. Oh no, that's not entirely true. I did actually level up one of my sorceress level 88 currently in Hell, but I didn't play this lax. Peace there, fan of war. All right, got to head to sleep. Catching. Okay, right on, man. We'll have a go on out there. Who knows? Maybe my. Oh gosh, look at this. This is how much attention I'm not playing right now. Let's get back into the Tristram. Maybe my sorceress play style will improve. I don't even know if I'm going to get the body. Seriously, I'm not backing my skills right now. Where are we? Okay, there's a lot of cows. Who would have thought? There's a lot of cows and cows. The walk of shame. The teleport of shame. Oh, the Cow King's there. What's that? What's that all about? Yeah. So if you just joined, I am seriously dialing back into a sorceress after just maining Barb for so long. I didn't even think about this before I pulled her out, but as I said, This is why I'm using my soft core sorceress and not my hardcore sorceress, because I am out of touch. Dying twice in as many cows games. Peace there, fan of war. A good one.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, gosh. Right, where are we? Oh, what the heck? Wow. Peace. Peace, fan of war. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, well. Alright, well this is definitely fun for me to pull out the sorceress after a while and do some cows, which this is probably the first time just this evening I've done cows in I don't know how many months. Good change. An Eth War Axe. Cool. 13 ED no less. Righto. I think I'll kill these cows and then call it an evening. Cheers for watching. Yeah, it was a fun wee session. But I mean, whew, it's few and far between regarding the items I'm after. The last time I got a Grailer now is over a month ago. The most recent Grailer being Templar's Might, and yeah, since then it's, I mean, been a lot of playing time and not much finding. Yeah. Well, until next time, good luck out there.